It's now judgment time. Is the pastry crispy? Are the pears juicy and caramelized by the sugar? And does the chocolate ganache taste rich and full of cinnamon?
Dena, look at how beautiful that is, and I just have to have a piece now.
Nadia, could you peel a couple of pears for me?
Sure.
Whilst Nadia peels the pear, I'm going to do the puff pastry.
He uses puff pastry, a light flaky pastry which rises when it's baked. Then takes it out of the packet and uses a large bowl to cut out a piece to make the base of the tart.
It is quite a big tart, and you make them in any size you want, really.
And places it on a lightly greased baking sheet. Next, John uses a smaller bowl to mark the pastry base.
I'm not cutting all the way through, I'm just scoring the pastry to give me an edge. Take a fork, and then inside that rim, we dot the centre. And that will stop the puff pastry in the middle from popping up and all our filling coming off like a jack-in-the-box. So now, take your pears and cut it into 4. Each one of these now is going to be cut into about 6 slices, nice and thin.
After slicing the pears, he arranges them on top of the pastry base.
Now, here's the good bit, the sugar.
When the tart is cooked, the heat from the oven will caramelise the sugar and make it go brown and sticky.
And here's the very, very clever trick.
John places some greaseproof paper on top.
Push it down gently, and that tray, it sits on top, and we push it down. That's the pear pushing down into the tart.
The tart is then baked for 18 minutes at 220 degrees Celsius.
Now we're going to make ganache, which is a chocolate sauce.
He heats the double cream and a teaspoon of cinnamon in a pan before adding dark chocolate.
Oh, I love this bit.
Once the cream and chocolate are melted together, the mixture is placed in a bowl sitting on ice to cool it down and thicken it.
You just stir it, and it cools down really quickly. You smell that? It smells like the best chocolate bar in the world.
After 18 minutes, the tart is taken out of the oven. The pastry is crisp and the pears are brown and caramelised. Finally, John adds the ganache, chocolate sauce, as a finishing touch.
OK, everyone, you've got 10 minutes left.
Twelve-year-old Dena lives in Hertfordshire. She's so good at cooking Italian food, she makes her pasta from scratch and 6 different sauces.
When I get home from school, I usually spend about 1.5 hours cooking, so I'm not sure how much that is in a week. That's 3 hours, 4, 5 hours roughly.
So why did you want to be on Junior MasterChef?
Because I love cooking, it's my passion, and I just love all food.
Dena, I learnt to cook with my grandmother when I was very, very young. Who do you cook with?
My grandmother, she was born in Italy. She cooks Italian food, and it's really nice.
OK, you've got just 1 minute left.
OK, everyone, time is up.
It's now judgment time. Is the pastry crispy? Are the pears juicy and caramelized by the sugar? And does the chocolate ganache taste rich and full of cinnamon?
Dena, look at how beautiful that is, and I just have to have a piece now. Really, really soft, perfectly sweet pears, buttery, flaky pastry. You've put a great big smile on my face.
I'm really relieved that it went okay. I was quite nervous when I was cooking the tart, but I'm really happy.